Life is an extraordinary journey, and like all great journeys, this one begins with a quick safety reminder. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please follow the overhead signs to the nearest exit. Remember that smoking is prohibited at the pavilion for the comfort of everyone. And in the event of a water evacuation, please don't forget to say hello to the wildlife as it swims by. Finally, while photos and videos are welcome, please be sure to silence your phones before we get started. Any questions? No. Great. Then let's begin. Again, we are here. We are so happy that you could be here with us. Today, witness the most important moment in James and Conor's lives. With clear minds and open hearts, they have chosen to stand here before you to declare their love and loyalty to one another for all time. By your presence, you recognize with them the love they have found with each other, and you renew the bonds of family and friendship that have brought us all together. In more ways than one, this evening is a celebration of happiness and peace. Before we get too happy and peaceful, I do want to let you know that there is a responsibility on your part. As witnesses, you play a very important role in James and Conor's lives. In the years to come, I ask you now, will you do everything you can to support these young men, to encourage them always to seek the comfort and strength of their vows, and to help guide them through the trials and tribulations that are natural parts of life. Wonderful. Just a few more items to check off and we'll be finished. James and Conor, you're about to make promises to one another, but these are no ordinary promises. Sure, you can promise to do the dishes, or make the bed, or stop throwing your gum on the ground, but those are everyday promises, sometimes easily forgotten. In a few moments, you will share words that were meant to bind you, mind, heart, and soul for all time. These are beautiful intentions, and once shared and accepted, they will strengthen over the years as you face life's journeys together. Through good days and bad, with the opportunities and challenges and victories and defeats, you will travel down these roads as a team, always able to look to one another for strength and support. Nothing you have ever done is so as meaningful as the vows you will make today. These are a commitment to one another and can never be erased. James, you've prepared a few words of your own. Would you like to share them with me?
My Conor, whoever said you'll find the right perfect person when you're not looking couldn't have been more right. You came into my life at a time where adopting 14 cats seemed to be my only foreseeable future. It is amazing, though, how fate brought the two of us together, born over 6,700 miles apart, right when we needed each other the most. Any infinite number of small decisions could have caused us to sail right past each other, but like the North Star, you were my shining star, who steered me back to the course of eternal happiness. I told you early on that in our relationship, travel is a necessity, not a luxury. And now, 6 years later, we've shared so many adventures, and this is just the beginning. It makes me so happy to have found a partner who loves exploring the world as much as I do. But it's also amazing how coming home to our beautiful house, with you smiling at the door, with your arms wide open, brings me just as much joy. The way you smile, the way you laugh, the way you hold my hand, everything about you makes my heart melt. You help me dream bigger, you help me create emotions in me I've never thought capable of, and you inspire me to live our life to the fullest every single day. I promise that I will never take it for granted, and I promise I will keep proving to you how much I love you for the rest of my life and beyond. Thank you in advance for being there through the good times, holding me through the tough times, and but most of all, for trusting me to take your hand as we meet the world of love together. You're the only person I would ever want as my companion through this journey, because I love you with all of my heart and soul forever and ever.
Conor, it's your turn. You're a professional here.
James, I don't think there's anyone in this room who doesn't know about my favorite pet name for you, my James. It's true that, when taken out of context, a nickname like that could be seen as demeaning or patronizing. After all, we're a person, not property. So that's as political as we're going to get. It began as an innocent way to tell different Jameses apart. As I recounted our early stories to friends at work, has become so much more. It's a nickname with weight and emotion. It's used exclusively for you. My James, the adventurer, my guide to the wonders of the world around me, my brave explorer who seizes every opportunity to turn the globe into a neighborhood. My James, the professional, my summa cum laude loving lover of homework and tedious academic chores. My partner in excellence, who has dedicated years of his life to creating magical memories for millions. My James, the friend, my sometimes silly, sometimes serious, always there for you companion, who has made such an impact on me and on so many others the world over. My James, the love of my life, my soulmate, you are all of these things and so much more. I never imagined that I'd meet a person like you. More than anything, someone I couldn't imagine living without. You've always been my James, but starting today, I get to call you one more thing. There's nothing in the world that makes me happier. I can only hope to prove myself half as loving, half as caring, and half as committed to you over the course of our lives as you have been to me these last 6 years. For as long as I live, I will never stop trying to become the man that a man like you deserves. With all my heart, I promise.
Thank you both. What beautiful words. It's clear that these two have been engaged a long time. Come to think of it, what's taken you guys so long? Priorities. I'm kidding, of course, but it's obvious James and Conor have gotten to know one another so well in their years together that it's exciting to imagine such deeper love and friendship can grow in the years ahead. So with the excitement in your hearts, I ask, do you, James, Ichitaro, Wilson, take this man to be your husband, to live together in sacred union, to love, honor, and comfort him, to keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others for as long as you go ahead? And do you, Conor, Michael, Patrick, Trinidad, take this man to be your husband, to live together in sacred union, to love, honor, and comfort him, to keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others for as long as you both shall live? Gentlemen, I know you've labored long and hard over your choice of rings. Conor styled the simpler, timeless, clean, and just plain. James, you're looking for something with character, with colors and patterns that evoke your shared love for adventure. Maybe you found the right pieces to match your styles, and maybe you didn't. I have news for you both. It really doesn't matter. Rings are just the tokens. Beautiful ones to be sure, but still merely symbols that act as reminders of your vows today. In their circular shapes, they represent the unbroken nature of true love, freely given with no beginning and no end. There is an ancient tradition forged from the salt of the earth and recognized across cultures and time that still being valued today. Whatever their color or style, may they always be reminders to you both of your never-ending love and commitment to your union. James? Place the ring on the tip of Conor's finger and repeat after me. Conor, I give you this ring
Conor, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
With it, I commit my heart
With it, I commit my heart
and soul to you forever.
and soul to you forever.
Conor? This ring on the tip of James' finger and repeat after me. James, I give you this ring
James, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
With it, I commit my heart and soul
With it, I commit my heart and soul.
to you forever. James and Conor, we have just one final symbolic gesture to share with your witnesses today. Up to this point, your families have been separate groups, but from now on, you will have come together as one. A new family will be born right before our eyes. All strong trees need to be rooted in a firm foundation, and that comes from a deep roots of your individual families, represented by your parents, Eileen and Bill, Milky and Wade, will come forward and pour your sand into the vases. Together, you have laid the foundation for what's to come. Now, James and Conor, you will come forward and pour your sand into the vase. The harmony of these blending colors represents the unity of your bond and the strength of your blood as you start on the lifelong journey. Together, you are growing a new branch on your family tree. With this simple act, you have all created something unique and beautiful, an artistic expression of love and support shared among all the members of this new family, whose sand can never again be separated. James and Conor, you will keep this in their home as a constant reminder of the same. Friends, we have come to the end. Let us remind James and Conor that the promises they have made, the experiences they have shared, and the adventures that await represents the purest form of peace and love, a covenant that binds these two beyond words forever. May your hearts fulfill the beauty of the feelings you have expressed today. May you always place them before all other things, protect them and cherish them. May you continue to explore, to discover, and grow together for all times. You are now as your hearts have always known you to be. It is an honor and delight by the powers vested in me by the state of Florida to declare you husbands. You may seal your vows with a kiss. Well, everyone, if this was a bit too wordy, you know which string to play. It is now my great honor to present to you for the first time as husbands, James and Conor.